So when I have a child, I want to take them to Africa. You know what I'm saying? I want to take them to the motherland and let them see that, hey, we're blessed over here. You know, but look at them. They're staying in woods and trees.
Hello everyone, my name is Golden Boy and I'm really grateful that you clicked on this video. So today I'm talking about the Western education and the African education. So I've come to realize that many Africans are being taught more of Western, and many Westerns are being taught more of Western. So you'll come to realize that these people don't know more about Africa. You'll find someone saying that, are there trees in Africa? Are there water in Africa? So you'll wonder, what is this media? What is media trying to hide from Africa? Because you can't tell me that you are from Western, you have a internet, you can't Google what is in Africa. You can't say that Africa, many Africans are living in trees. That is so bad. And the benefits. So then I want to tell you that when Africans move to the Western countries or to the European countries, are they getting benefits? And when the European people move to Africa, are they also being successful here in Africa? Is it the same or vice versa? So I want you to indulge in this video. Then we'll come back and we'll be discussing more about these Western people and their education system.
Explain to me how immigrants can come here, don't speak the language, figure it out, go to college, get education. Why are black Africans, right, from Africa, doing way better than African Americans?
The experience of an African immigrant in the United States is way different than the experience of an African American. They're two totally. If you're an African immigrant, you might as well be white or European.
What?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Just what part did you understand? If you're an African immigrant coming to the United States, your outcomes in life, the places that you live, the education you have, you're more on par with an upper class white person than you are with a person who's a descendant of
the biggest difference is the mindset. It's not the circumstances,
it's not the mindset.
environment.
It's the families that you come from. Somebody that comes from a family that's driven enough to get their children or themselves to move to the United States from Africa, this is a highly driven family. This is a lot different than somebody whose great-grandparents weren't allowed to buy a house in the city because they were redlined out by a bank in the United States.
Before I even move further, I want to tell you that in Africa, we mostly use traditional education. Traditional education to mean that these many lessons we get from our parents, grandparents, and everything. That's why you'll find that Africa has morals. They have morals. They are being taught about sex work, sex education, education about your social, about your economic, about the area you're living, about your grandparents, where they came from, where they were born. These are the things that you'll find that most of the Africans are being taught by not teachers only, but by their parents, sisters, brothers and sisters, any person who is associating. To mean that in Africa, people are learning every day and then. You have to get a new idea. So then when you come to Western countries, I don't know what is wrong with you guys. I don't know, because I have come to realize that when I was doing my research, I came to realize that Western US, for example, let's take US, United States of America. Yes, it has many universities. It has many universities, but how comes these people still don't know about Africa? How comes? It is so unfair that they're not even trying to do a research about Africa. Yes, it is not my concern that I'm not trying to say that you should be coming to Africa or you should know more about Africa. I know it is not going to help you at all, but at least you should have a little knowledge, because when you come to Africa here, ask a child here, what do you know about the United States? He will try to tell you. He will tell you, I know the president of United States. I know the first black president was Barack Obama. I know after Barack Obama, we had Triumph. I know many things you'll know about the West. This, and when it comes to you, you don't know about it. It's so unfair. The America has biased curriculum. Yeah, that's what I've come to conclude, that Africa has biased curriculum. This to mean that you'll find many Asians are not included in the curriculum, in education curriculum. Many Africans. So it means that many Americans are not educated. They don't have knowledge. They are not going to schools. Why? Because it is very expensive. US has several universities. One, two, it has world-class universities, but people are not able to access those universities. So today I want to give you differences between a university in Africa, in the US, and a university in Kenya. Yeah. So in Kenya here, the moment you get a B plus or a B minus or a C plus, you'll automatically be funded by the government to join university. I don't know if that is also the same in America. I don't know, but this is what I know about us. After you've passed your form 4 class, that is KCSE, you'll automatically join university. The government will choose for you the school which you are going to join, in which county, in which district, in which any in national university. There are national university, there are polytechnic, college. Yes, so they are being classified in several parts. Also, if you failed, you're not going to be left out. So this is what motivates us here. The more you pass, the more you work hard, the more you are going to be funded by the government. So it is upon you. If you work hard and you pass, the government will fund you. But if you fail, it is now a dire hand. That means that your parents will have to fund you for the school fees in either polytechnic or college. Or you can also decide to go to KMTC, that is a medical school. Yes. But again, I'm here to tell you that we are almost the same with the Western, because we took their educational system, but not that much. We just copied some parts. So in Kenya, we've emphasized on grades. Yes, the more when you emphasize on grades, it means that it creates a competitive environment, which means that you need to if you create a competitive environment, then it gives a stiff stress. This as in that many people are now having stress on how they are going to pass, and that's not going to portray student capabilities and abilities. Yes, and as a result, you'll find that this a high class person or a first class person does not succeed because he has emphasizes on grades as a means of success. But if you had fewer potentials on those grades, you'll find that this person has a capability of being successful outside class. Yes. Another thing you need to know that this curriculum always lack a cultural sensitivity. Means that it only focuses on certain ethnic groups, on certain population. That's why you'll find that many people are not going to get educated. Many people are not able to afford this system. Yes, and that means that that's why now I'm concluding by saying that Black Africans who are coming from blacks who are coming from Africa are usually successful because they have a lot of knowledge on how to succeed. They have a lot of knowledge. Even if they have a lot of knowledge because they have already in this African country, we have already created that environment for competition, and you need to survive. That's why you'll find that a student from a college is trying to innovate something. He's trying to do something that will better his or her life here in Africa. So I hope this helped, and if it never helped, then I don't know where we are heading to. I'll try to upgrade my means of communication. But yes, welcome to Golden Boy, and please subscribe to this channel because wow, we are getting to 1,000 subscribers.